I want to tell you something. I'm sorry about the way I've treated you and Laszlo. You see, I've caused nothing but trouble between you and him. I tricked him into going to Irene Hatter's cottage so that you'd catch him there.
Oh, Court. Well, that was shameful of you. I accused her of dreadful things. How can I ever look her in the face again?
I'll speak to her. I'll make sure she understands.
Oh, demon of the dark desires, spirits of the other world, bring Court to his punishment. Torture him for the spiteful evil he has brought to me. Bring Laszlo Thaxton back to me, at whatever cost, at whatever price.
I have survived the night. I'm free of the curse, thanks to Orendo.
The mask? It's gone. Well, where is it? Who could have taken it?
Good morning, Grandpa. My goodness, you are up early.
Have you seen Philip?
Well, yes, he's gone out already.
Where?
Well, I don't know where, but he told me to tell you that he'd talk to you when he got back.
Where is Emily?
Well, she's still asleep. I knocked on her door and there wasn't any answer. I wouldn't disturb her. She wasn't feeling well last night. Susan's in the drawing room, and I'll be right down.
Orendo, can you hear me? Why have you deserted me? What have I done?
Well, now you're feeling a little better, Court.
A little tired, that's all.
I brought you some breakfast. Court, you know, I know it's none of my business, but I came to your room last night. The light was on. Emily was here. She was looking for a book that she'd lent you. And I saw an ugly mask on the dresser. What's happened to it?
I put it away.
Where did you get it?
Well, it was among some things that I bought at an auction sale.
Well, it looks like something from Childish Games of Ghosts and Hobgoblins. You know, Court, someday you will be a very rich man with responsibilities.
I know, Mother, I know.
And you are a very charming boy, but sometimes you alarm me.
I told you I had reformed, and I meant it.
Now, I don't want to nag, but I didn't sleep a wink last night. You know, you have been very irresponsible, and I am in a most unfortunate situation with Irene Hatter.
Put them out of your mind.
But I can't be unjust to someone and then just forget about it.
It's all right. I'll explain it to her.
No, I made the accusations. I will make the apology.
Mother, don't go to Irene Hatter's cottage. She'll only humiliate you.
Oh, she can't humiliate me any more than I have humiliated her, and I certainly do owe her an apology.
Where have you been?
I had some shopping to do.
Did you see anyone from Desmond Hall?
No?
Oh, I wish I knew what was happening.
I did hear that Court has been released on bail in Philip's custody.
Who told you that?
The whole town is talking about nothing else. There's never been such a scandal in years. They say that Court has even implicated you.
How could I be implicated in such a thing?
He said that you're responsible for Emily Blair's murder in order to get control of the Desmond estates, and that you were going to accuse Jean-Paul of the killing because Emily knew too many of the family's secrets.
Oh, where is Jean-Paul?
No one has seen him. Apparently, he doesn't know about it yet.
Well, why should they hide it from him?
Everybody wants to spare him further tragedy. The death of his first wife on Maljardin, his brother disappearing, and now this.
Oh, I must go to him.
I'd advise against that. The police are looking for you. Court's accusations are not to be ignored.
I see. So I'm entirely at your mercy.
Come, come. Such words mustn't be used between friends.
Wouldn't it be wisest for you to turn me over to the police and be done with it?
I'm not exactly well known for my wisdom.
Unless, of course, you have something to gain by keeping me here.
You can leave if you're willing to face what's waiting for you outside my door.
I have no choice.
Good. Then you can help me as I have helped you.
Irene Hatter, if you betray me, you will be pursued by demons as long as you live.
Raxel, you said that we had to trust each other, didn't you?
Beware. Treachery will be repaid by exposure. You will be revealed for what you are.
Good morning.
Oh, I'm glad to see you. It's quiet this morning. You know, I stopped by Emily's room, but she didn't answer.
Yes, Ada said that she wasn't feeling too well last night. She was sleeping. Susan, the mask is missing. Have you seen it?
It was on your dresser last night when I went to bed.
Yes, it's not there now, and Philip is gone too.
Well, maybe Philip's got it with him.
No, he wouldn't do that without telling me.
Well, you don't need it any longer. It's done its work. The star will never return to you again.
But where is the mask?
Maybe it's with the one who follows the star now.
What are you saying?
Ask Court. He saw the star last night, too.
Everyone's treating me like an invalid.
I'm sorry to bother you, Court. I'm merely looking for something.
Well, there's nothing here.
A mask? An Indian mask?
I haven't seen it.
Susan seems to think that you have.
Well, Susan is imagining things.
Did she imagine the star that you saw last night? How did you get the mask?
Philip brought it in to me.
Why?
He said it would protect me.
Protect you? From what? I asked you a question.
Why don't you ask Philip? Because he was the one that insisted that I keep it here.
He's not here.
Where is he? I need him.
You better tell me, Court.
No, I can't.
Philip brought that mask to ward off the evil star.
No, he didn't.
It will bring the sound of the drum beat to drown out the sound of the heartbeat. It will eventually ward off the mark of death on your hand.
How do you know about those things?
I will tell you if you tell me where the mask is.
It's in the dresser over there.
Oh, I thought Jean-Paul was here. He hasn't had his breakfast yet.
Oh, no, he went up to see Court.
Oh, hope he doesn't disturb Court. He isn't feeling well.
No, I think it's best that he sees him.
There's a sinister atmosphere about this house. Every once in a while. Do you think so, too?
Yes, sometimes. Maybe there's spirits trying to speak to us.
Oh, don't talk to me about spirits. My father died of such things. And so will my son.
Are you sure your father died?
Of course I'm sure. He died when I was a little girl. My mother went to France for the funeral.
Maybe that's what they wanted her to believe.
Who are they?
They are the spirits you won't admit exist.
Thank you, Orendo. Now, unless you want to incur the wrath of Orendo, you will tell me the truth.
It's too horrible.
Did you kill someone last night?
No, I did not.
Did you try to?
Yes,
Who was it?
Emily.
Emily. Why did you try to kill her?
I didn't want to kill anyone. I didn't mean to.
If anything happens to Emily, I shall kill you.
Emily's safe. The totem saved her.
Then why is she hiding in her room?
Philip has a plan.
What plan?
I promised. I promised I wouldn't tell anyone.
Never mind who you promised. You tell me.
Emily was to pretend that I had killed her.
Why wasn't I told?
Well, Philip thought he could resolve the whole thing before the morning, before you woke up. Something must have happened.
Well, what did he hope to gain by all this?
They want to deceive Rexel.
Raxel? What has she done?
She sent Emily up here last night. She told her that I could explain about the mark of death.
I don't believe it.
The mark was on my hand when she came in the room. Well, after that, everything's just sort of a muddle in my head.
I won't let it happen to you, Court. I will not let this happen, believe me. The Desmond curse will die. It will die with me.
Master, you should not have come.
Raxel, why did you desert me?
I was frightened.
You belong at my side, where you have always been. If you had not left Desmond Hall, none of this would have happened. Miss Blair would still be alive.
You cannot change the fates, Master.
And Court must face the gallows.
He brought it upon himself.
We must help him.
I will not lift a finger to help him after what he has done to you.
But you and I both know that it was not he who did it.
But he confessed.
Who killed Agatha Pruitt? Who killed Annie Harrigan?
Please,
And the others?
please. Mrs. Hatter may be listening.
It doesn't matter who is listening. Court must not be punished for this Desmond curse.
But we are powerless to stop it.
We can try, Rexel, as you have so often tried for my sake. Now, will you come back with me to Desmond Hall?
If you wish, Master.
Good. We shall call the police and tell them the truth, as we should have done long ago.
Tell the police about a star, a heartbeat, a mark that appears and vanishes on a human hand. Who would believe it?
We must take that risk.
There is one other way. Send your cousin back to his own people. We were not in any danger before he came to your door.
I had killed before Philippa came. I never killed since he was there.
You have driven the star away from you to Master Court. He will be its victim, as you were, unless you put yourself entirely in my hands.
Is there no other way?
As long as it is your star, Master, we can control it. We can keep you safe and free Master Court.
And is that the only way?
Yes, Master.
The only way? Well, then we must do that.
You will not regret it.
Raxel, you must promise me that you shall never abandon me again.
I promise. Now you are my master once more.
But why do you insist that my mother lied about my father?
She didn't know the truth.
Oh, it can't be true. It was so long ago. If he didn't die then, he would certainly have gone by now.
Trust your stars, Mrs. Thaxton. Your father will return to you.
But I wouldn't recognize him if he did.
We never forget our fathers.
Could that really happen?
Yes. Only if you are pure in spirit.
What must I do?
Redress the wrongs you have done to others. Then the past will be free to enter the present.
Whatever he tells you, you must not believe him. He will try to escape the blame. He wants to destroy you so that he can inherit the Desmond estates.
So that's why Court killed Miss Blair.
So there would be no children to inherit your fortune.
I thought it was the star that prompted him to kill her.
The star merely brings us our heart's desire.
And I have been its instrument all this time.
You wanted your wife back, so you inherited the curse. God wants your property. He is willing to align himself with the devil to get it.
We mustn't let him do it. We must bring the star back to me.
Then all will be well again, Master.
Pardon me for intruding, Mrs. Hatter.
What do you want?
Well, I have a confession to make to you.
I'm not sure that I want to listen.
Please, hear what I have to say.
Come in.
My son has told me everything.
Court has told you what?
Well, he told me how he tricked Laszlo into coming here so that I'd find him. He told me all by himself.
Where is Court?
He isn't feeling well, or he would have come here with me.
I should think he wouldn't be feeling very well.
He confessed the whole thing.
Oh, my dear Mrs. Thaxton, you don't have to come to apologize to me, not at a time like this.
Oh, I just couldn't have the injustice weighing on me any longer.
Isn't there sorrow enough at Desmond Hall today without your having to...
Sorrow? At Desmond Hall?
With Miss Blair lying dead, this is hardly a time for apologies.
Dead? Miss Blair isn't dead.
But Court said...
What are you thinking?
The village is full of the strangest rumors about what took place at Desmond Hall last night. Mrs. Thaxton, are we friends now?
Well, yes, I would like to be.
Then could I impose upon you?
If you wish.
I would like to go with you to Desmond Hall.
Court, you have a visitor. There's someone to see you.
Don't come near me.
Court.
She's evil. She tried to make me kill Emily.
Court, listen to me. I know she did.
What does this mean? You've tricked me. You have just signed your own death warrants. Both of you!